Well, this is what happens when I don't film for a month. So my birthday was in April, and as a treat for myself and also just for my own mental sanity, I decided to take a little bit of break from YouTube. Normally I post a long form video every other week, and I figured let's just skip a couple of uploads in April and give myself one less thing to worry about, which the timing is good because I do have an anime convention that I am selling at the end of May, and that is Des Moines Con in Des Moines, Iowa. There's a cat in here sneezing. So even though I wasn't filming any regular videos or making any studio vlogs, I was still doing a lot of knitting. So I wanna show some stuff off, talk about it, and let you know what I've been up to. There's been a lot of cat cuddles. Harper is messing with some of the stuff on my desk. First of all, if you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Becca. I am the owner and knitter of Positively Cozy, my small business that brings me so much joy. I knit things like cat beanies and paw print fingerless gloves. These are a pair I just finished this morning, actually. And my mom is the one that crochets our plushies, which is what is in this bag that Harper is messing with. And you're gonna see a lot of the cute stuff in this video. Before we get into some of the more colorful stuff, I want to start with the fact that I've been making some bestsellers because I am prepping for Des Moines Con and I've never sold there before. I do know that I am gonna need some of the basics, which for me is just black cat stuff. This is one of my black and gray chonky beanies. I love my chonky beanies a ton, but my basic black cat beanies and paw gloves are some of my best sellers. So I made one black cat beanie and paw glove set and one black chonky beanie. And as an extension of that, I feel like I'm gonna include this rainbow and black chonky beanie because these have also always sold really well for me in the past. And since this is the rainbow yarn from Big Twist from Joanne from before they shut down, and I haven't looked into if or where I can buy more of it, I decided, what if I made some rainbow stuff that is not with this just single rainbow yarn? And so I grabbed a bunch of rainbow colors off of my yarn wall and I made some really fun rainbow things. I made 2 rainbow cat beanies and they were a lot of work, but I think they're both a lot of fun. This one has black stripes. And I have made a hat similar to this in the past, and so I was inspired to go back and recreate this design just for today. And I do think this turned out so freaking cool. And since I already had all of my rainbow yarn out from making this hat, I wanted to keep the ball rolling and make another rainbow hat. And so that's where this one comes in. This one I did sort of like a gradient, more so with the stripes, and I think it's just so cool. I'm really excited to see if they sell at Des Moines Con. I don't know. I feel like the rainbow stuff can sometimes be hit or miss, but I am really happy with how these both turned out. So taking a quick break from talking about cat beanies, I want to talk about some of the plushies that my mom's been making because I have a lot of bags from her because she's also been working really hard to make stuff for us to sell at Des Moines Con. This is a plush that we sold out of entirely at Anime Nebraska Con, and so I'm happy that they've been restocked, but it's our kitty plushies. And I love all of these colors. Pink is just so classic, and I feel like a pink cat is exactly what Positively Cozy is meant to represent. But then we also have brown and orange for anyone that wants something a little bit more realistic. I do also have some black cat plushies that are currently available on my shop that are from my Friday the 13th shop update. So we do have a black cat plush also. But it's not just these 3 cats. It's also 3 more in the same colors. So my mom was like so hard at work putting all of these together. She started these pretty much as soon as Anime Nebraska was over, and it took her quite a while to compile this pile of kittens. So everyone please tell my mom good job for making these adorable cats. I kind of go through our inventory plans and I look at what we have and what I think we should have for the conventions, and I kind of give my mom a little bit of a list, and the cats were the biggest thing that needed restocked, honestly. And then there was just like a few extra random holes in the plushie stock that I told her about. So for example, we have one more little red strawberry shark. I need to put blush on him. But honestly, I am usually lazy about that and wait, and I do it at the convention as we're setting things up on the table. I'll bring the blush with me and I'll just like do it before we put it up there. Hey, the system works. We also have a little black and red and green caterpillar plush. And we also needed another owl plushie, and I really wanted her to make one in some new colors that we hadn't used before. And I have been playing a lot of Pocopia, thanks to my mom getting me a Switch 2 for my birthday, which I am so incredibly grateful for. Thank you, Mom. So I got on quite a Pocopia binge, and in my palette town, I have a little garden, and my garden's being taken care of by Sprigatito and Rowlet. And I was like, what if we made an owl that's Rowlet colored? And so here's the little Rowlet inspired owl plushie. He also needs blush that I haven't done yet, but I think it's so cute. She even did the little orange beak, and I think I love it so much. So this is the little Rowlet plushie. I never do any fan art, but I love doing things that are like color scheme inspired by fan art. And so this is my Rowlet inspired, but definitely not Rowlet, legally distinct Rowlet. Little owl plushie. I do also have my little Duolingo owl who is stabbed with a bunch of needles because he sets in my pen cup, and there's a little flamingo drink stick in here, and that's where I hold my knitting needles because I have a very professional setup here. So yeah, besides those couple one-off plushies, she's also been working on making me more kitty ghosts. Every time I see her, she just gives me a few more in a baggie, which is perfect. These are pretty much our #1 bestseller, and I knit little tiny cat beanies that they wear. Which I need to do. I don't think I've made any yet in preparation for Des Moines Con, so I need to get on that. And last but not least, for the plushies, Jumbo Triceratops. I love him so much. It's so pretty with this like multicolored green yarn. I love this guy. I know she's also working on a smaller one right now in Gatorade Teal, and it's very, very, very cute. So hopefully in a future vlog, I will show that one off. So even though I have been knitting a lot when I wasn't filming over the month of April, I also did take some more time to relax and play more video games and stuff. I did have a birthday party in April, and that was a lot of fun. It was sort of Easter themed, and I dressed up as a cute little bunny and gave my friends little plastic eggs with nice little notes in them and just had a good time. But I've honestly taken a lot of time to just chill and play more video games. Like I said, my mom got me Pocopia. I think I've maybe put like over 100 hours into that so far. I've also been mixing it up with quite a few Steam games. I actually just got the game Scritchy Scratchy a few days ago. That's like a scratch card roguelite, and I like that one a lot. And I'm still playing On Together, which is like a cute little co-working game. And that one's great because I just kind of put it on my second monitor while I'm knitting. But the game I've been playing the most besides Pocopia has been Raccoin, which is like a coin pusher roguelite, and it's got a little like raccoon mascot, and it's really cute. And then I think the thing that has me most excited lately is that I went to see Project Hail Mary last weekend with my husband, and oh my god, it might become my new personality a little bit. I started listening to the audiobook. I'm a little over halfway in the audiobook now, but I loved the movie so much. The audiobook has been amazing. I'm not really good at listening to audiobooks that much, but I've been combining it with the Scritchy Scratchy game, and that's been working pretty good. But yeah, it's just so good. I loved the movie. I love the audiobook. So if you've seen Project Hail Mary, let me know. Did you like it? And if you didn't like it, don't tell me, because I don't want to hear it. Other personal stuff, I have still been baking a lot of sourdough. One of our favorite things to do is to slice it up and then put pizza toppings on top of it, and I call it pizza bread. And then you just broil it in the oven, and that's always very, very, very tasty. I haven't made any bread in a while. I probably need to do that. So we'll see if that comes up in a future vlog again. I do have another vlog where I baked a lot of bread. So if you want to see more of that, you can watch that video. Anyway, that's just some of my personal ramblings. We can talk about my products again now. I did get a new sticker order from Spooky Stickers. I designed a few new stickers to kind of like sort of round out our lineup of stickers that we have. This one is my little kitty skull. I drew this kitty skull bones design when I made this pattern that I have on my shirt right now. And it's filled in with the rainbow and black cat beanie texture, basically. I honestly don't know if this one's gonna sell super well. I don't have high expectations, but I don't know, we'll see. This next one I do think is gonna sell pretty well, even though it's not necessarily my favorite, but I feel like people are gonna like it. And that's my RAR XD Triceratops. And then my favorite one, which I also, I have a really hard time judging how well stickers are gonna do, because overall stickers are not my main product. I'm trying to make it more prevalent, but as for now, I'm not like really a sticker shop or anything. But we've got Plushie Lover with a bunch of different plushies on it. And I think this one turned out super cute. So this is one of my favorites, so we'll see how it does. Stay tuned for my Artist Alley vlogs, I guess. All right, well now I think it's time to talk about my most colorful pile of things that I have here. This is a skeleton cat beanie. It's yellow and orange. I designed this one for a very specific reason that I was gonna keep a secret, but I think I might spill the tea a little bit. I am planning on making a zine, probably not for Des Moines Con, but for Anime Iowa. And the concept I have for it is the many hats that I wear as a small business owner. And in it, I'm gonna be wearing different hats that sort of represent each page and role that I play in my business. And this is the one that I designed for the role that I'm calling Artist Alley Display Architect. And so this was inspired by a hard hat. It's not a perfect representation, but I knew the skeleton beanie would be perfect because of the bump that it has. And so then I just kind of went yellow with like safety orange. I made a TikTok of, I bet you can't guess what this hat is inspired by. And nobody guessed a hard hat, which is fine. It doesn't need to look like a hard hat. It just feels, the meaning behind it is just sort of hard hat related because of the Artist Alley Display Architect thing from my zine. Anyway, so stay tuned for that. It's still a fun hat. I don't know, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it more or less now that you know it's a hard hat? I don't know. Anyway, this is the only skeleton beanie that I've made in a while. I probably need to be making more skeleton beanies. This is a pretty simple set. This is just an orange classic cat beanie and paw gloves. I do really love the two oranges together on these gloves. And then this set, I have made a lot of social media content on Instagram and some of my shorts and stuff. But I did make a strawberry cat beanie and paw glove set. I've made quite a few of these in the past. I think I had 2 of these and 2 pink ones at Anime Detour and they all sold out. So I definitely want to make sure I have a few of these in stock for Des Moines Con. This is the only one that I have so far, but I might make another one. Should I make another red set or should I make a pink strawberry set? I don't know. And another thing that I need to make more of, even though I'm not sure I'm gonna have time, is more split color cat beanies. I just made this one in my 2 favorite colors, Mulberry and Aurora. And honestly, this is just like such a good hat. I don't know what else to say. I love all of my products so much. I really want to keep this one, but I shouldn't. And then another thing that I do at my Artist Alley booths is I have mystery bags for my scrappy chunky cat beanies. And I've made 2 of those recently. And here they are. So if you buy a mystery bag with a scrappy chunky cat beanie in it, you might get one of these. These are really fun to make. I've been building up a lot of scraps recently, and so I'm definitely due for another one, and I feel like it's gonna be pretty rainbow heavy, so that might be fun. And the very last thing that I have in my little pile here are some bows. Most of these I made to show off with other hats for like my short form content and stuff, but these are always just nice to have. They have a little clip. And they're really cute, clipped into the ear of a cat beanie. Very Hello Kitty inspired. Speaking of short form content, that is something that I focused on a little bit more when I was away and not filming long form videos. And it's definitely given me some interesting thoughts and feelings. I sort of got a little bit back into the headspace of filming TikToks around 2022, 2023, I think. My main focus was really TikTok because I had one video blow up and I got like 11 orders all in one night and it was crazy, and I have like 20,000 followers on there now, but it's really stagnated, which is fine. All of my social media kind of has, and I'm okay with that. My business has managed to stay pretty stable despite lack of social media growth. And honestly, I'm glad I took a break from YouTube because it let me focus on the other parts of my business and made me realize maybe I don't care that much about focusing on the other social media aspects of my business. YouTube has been up and down, discouraging at times, incredibly encouraging at times, and I think the break was really, really good for me. I realized all the content that I put out into the universe, onto the internet, it all has like equal chances of like doing nothing. Algorithms are a mess, and there's so many different platforms and everything. And while I do have the capacity to be posting everywhere all of the time, I'm not seeing a lot of benefit or return from it. It's making me realize that the true point of my social media is to stay connected with the people that watch me and enjoy following my journey and people that I've become friends with over time. And those aren't the people that I need to try to make a viral pop-off video for anyway. So I'm really gonna try to work on putting less pressure on myself to make every video go viral, because it doesn't happen. And I don't imagine this is gonna be the YouTube video that magically gets 100,000 views and gets me monetized and all that. So if you are one of the people watching this, I just wanna say thank you. Being a small business owner on the internet is hard and scary and very discouraging at times. And it's honestly a lot of work for not a lot of payout. But there's so much value in just knowing that there's maybe a few people watching me and enjoying my videos and liking my content, and that's what I want to focus on and make sure I'm making my content for. I am probably still gonna make stuff with the intention of trying to get more viewers on it, but that's just because my brain likes the challenge of trying to figure out why people click on this, or why people watch this video longer, or what kind of hooks work. That stuff I just find interesting to do. So I'm not gonna stop experimenting, because I love experimenting. But it's good every once in a while to remind myself that it's worth doing, even when things don't really work out perfectly. And honestly, I didn't expect to get all of these feelings from not filming long-form videos for a month, but I guess I did do a lot more than just knit a bunch of stuff for my upcoming conventions. Oh, Ziggy's here. We started feeding Ziggy some wet food, and now he's a menace. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I've made recently. I'd love to hear what your favorite thing was that I showed off in this video, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye. I really need to go sort all this into my closet now and put everything away where it should be.